I'm Fernando Fernandez for FERNTV, and we're here at the Scotiabank Theatre for the world premiere of Tapped Out, and we're here at the red carpet, and we're going to get some interviews, so let's check it out. So Jess, can you tell us how you got picked for this film?
Pretty standard. I went in for an audition, and I think they liked what I did and what I could bring to the role of Jen, so they went ahead and cast me in the role.
So how does it feel to be in this film Tapped Out, and it being like a UFC type of film?
It feels fantastic. It's definitely different from anything I've ever done. You know, I'm usually, as I was saying over there, I'm pretty girly, so when I got cast in this film about MMA fighting and, you know, punching people, I was like, what is going on? But I mean, it all worked out really, really well. We saw them film for the first time yesterday, and I think everybody did a fabulous job, and all of those fight scenes are so intense and so amazing. So I'm really looking forward to having everybody see it tonight.
And can you briefly describe your role in the film?
Yeah, sure. I play Jen. I'm Reggie's niece, and Reggie is played by Michael Biehn in the film. I also play the love interest, I guess you could say. So Cody Hackman sort of pursues me. His character pursues me. I introduced him to the world of underground fighting and mixed martial arts, which is where he finds out some interesting secrets from his past. So, yeah.
My role in the film is very small. A lot of it got cut out because I was a secondary character, but I play the lead character's kind of dick best friend. So he's, you know, he goes to high school, and there's always that friend that you don't need. So it takes him the whole movie to realize that, you know, I'm not a good friend to him, and he, you know, he grows through the movie. So I'm kind of like the jock dick friend in the movie.
Great opportunity for me to kind of expand my horizons a little bit. Coming from the MMA world, you know, that's the easy part for me. The fighting scenes and all that stuff, I got those down. You know, I've been Here Comes the Boom with Kevin James. I did a few other small roles in different movies, but the acting part was the tough part, and kind of expanding my horizons, kind of growing a bit as an actor, taking acting lessons and learning from Michael Biehn, who's in the movie. Had a chance to work with William Forsythe on another movie, just learning from these amazing actors how it's done, and it's been a pleasure, and I'm looking forward to having some more opportunities.
So you've done a lot of learning. What stands out in your mind?
What stands out? You know, the one thing I realized very quickly is you have to be yourself. It's really hard to become somebody completely different than who you are, because it's unbelievable. So if you can just kind of go into your head and become who you're supposed to become, but do it in your own way, it comes off a lot better than when you have to fake completely everything. So just learning those little things like that.
I play Michael Shaw. I'm kind of this disgruntled teenager, and you know, it's kind of Batman meets Karate Kid. My parents get murdered by this big guy down there that looks like a monster, and you know, he beat me up quite a bit in the film, so it was great, lots of fun. But yeah, you know, use martial arts to try to rediscover yourself. I think that's kind of what, you know, martial arts is all about, and then I get my revenge, and so I'm great. You know, it's a revenge flick. It's great.
So tell us, what did you learn after this whole film was made?
It was a long process, you know. I'm very happy with Lionsgate and VBS. They're the people who purchased the film for USA and Canada. And I'm happy with everything. I seen the finished product yesterday in London at the London premiere, and we were all very happy with it. So I'm honored to be in the film.
You know what, I met Cody Hackman in Los Angeles a few years ago, and we were talking about trying to sort of model a movie after something that we had grown up watching, and that was The Karate Kid for us. And mixed martial arts has been trending. It's getting more popular every year, and we thought, you know what, let's amalgamate it. You know, let's do something that people can really relate to now, and so that's how it came together.
What's one of the biggest challenges of making a film such as this?
For us, it was time. You know, we had a lot of action sequences to shoot. We had so much to get done, and we had only so many days to do it. And so it was just, you know, it inspired a lot of creativity, and we just really learned how to do it raw and independent.
Tell us, Martin, what it felt like for them to call you and to be a part of this film, Tapped Out. And what did it feel like to you?
Well, it was really interesting because initially he wanted a little reaction to the script, and he emailed me and he wanted 30-second video on the script, and I said, well, I don't really do that. So I said, send me the script. So I read the script, and I really liked it. And he said, I want you to be in it because I want you to be the antithesis of John Kreese and influence my character to do the right thing, to study and find out why he's got problems emotionally and take him out of the world of juvenile delinquency. I said, I like that idea. So I played this brief, 2-3 scenes of this principal, and it was a good turn. I liked it. I liked doing the reversal of that, rather than influencing the Cobra Kai in the dark side and taking them into the world of no mercies and sweep the legs. And so, and I liked him, and he made a good movie. It's hard to make an action picture in the martial arts world without too much focus into the martial arts and fighting. And it's very rare. Karate Kid did it, but Karate Kid had a lot of other identifications with bullying and all. This film, he doesn't get too far into the fighting. It's got so much heart and so much soul, and there's a lovely affair in there with the girl, just like Ralph had with Ali, and he just treads the line very well. So when I made the movie, I was very surprised. Then when I saw it, I was even more surprised because Allan did a great job of directing, Allan Ungar. And then when I saw it on the big screen last night, it's terrific.
Tell us, did you teach them anything as you were making this film with them, and because you have that experience with films that deal with fighting?
No, I didn't have to. I mean, Krzysztof is a milestone, in what he's doing, and I've done a lot of MMA interviews, These characters are all interesting. They know every word I've ever said in any movie, but they're all been very sensitive and very total difference in character than what you see them in the cage there and on the ring. And a lot of them are much more articulate than I expected. I don't go to a lot of MMA bouts. I'm thrown into that situation often at conventions and all. But I like weaponry. I like kendo. I like sword fighting, and I'm sort of a throwback to the old romantic days. But the characters themselves, they're quite interesting. I find them even a little more interesting to talk to than some boxers,
Thank you so much for your time, Martin.
You're welcome.